Let's talk about using reference angles to evaluate tangent, secant, cosecant, and cotangent. So how do you use reference angles to find all 6 trigonometric functions? So measure the angle formed by the terminal side of the given angle and the horizontal axis. This is the reference angle. So this will be an acute angle. So I think we already addressed some of that, but okay. Evaluate the function at the reference angle, then observe the quadrant where the terminal side of the original angle is located. Based on the quadrant, determine whether the output is positive or negative. So here are our quadrants. First quadrant, everything is positive. In the second quadrant, the sine and cosecant are positive because y is positive there, and they're based on just y. In the third quadrant, just tangent and cotangent are positive because x is negative and y is negative, and then both of these deal with x and y. In the fourth quadrant, only cosine and secant are positive because that's where x is positive and those deal only with x. Anything dealing with y is negative here, just like anything dealing with x is negative up in that second quadrant. So use reference angles to find all 6 trigonometric functions of negative 5 pi over 6. So let's go ahead and draw our angle. So negative 5 pi over 6 would be somewhere over here, kind of this negative direction. So that's negative 5 pi over 6. So what's left here for this part, what's left is going to be pi over 6. So we're going to find that, so sine of negative 5 pi over 6 is going to be equal to the negative of sine of pi over 6, because that's in the third quadrant where sine is negative, and that's going to be negative 1/2. Cosine of negative 5 pi over 6 will also be negative cosine of pi over 6. So again, that's the quadrant, and that's going to be negative square root of 3 over 2. Tangent of negative 5 pi over 6 is going to be the positive of tangent of pi over 6, because that quadrant tangent's positive. And that's going to be, now it's going to be sine over cosine. So it's going to be square root of 3 over 3. And you can always refer back to this table up here. Don't want to make you dizzy by going too fast. But tangent of pi over 6, or 30 degrees, is square root of 3 over 3. So it's going to be the square root of 3 over 3. Cosecant of negative 5 pi over 6 is going to be the negative of cosecant of pi over 6. And by the way, I did parentheses. I didn't need to. I can do them. We're not doing them. I was doing them for the negatives, but you could do it here too. I don't want to mess anyone up with that though. That's going to be negative of 2. Secant of negative 5 pi over 6. It's going to be the negative of secant of pi over 6. And that's going to be negative 2 root 3 over 3. It's also the reciprocal of negative square root of 3 over 2. Finally, cotangent of negative 5 pi over 6 is going to be the negative of cotangent of pi over 6. And that's going to be just square root of negative square root. No, positive. It was positive. So why did I say negative? It's gotten into a trend here. Cotangent of pi over 6, which is going to be just square root of 3. Okay, that'll be it for this little video.